Hey guys, Emmett899 here, and today we are going to be doing What If Deku Had Daredevil's powers. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, so we are doing What If Deku had the powers of Daredevil. So in this What If, his quirk is exactly like Daredevil's power, which, if you don't know, makes him blind, but enhances his hearing and smell. So when he gets his quirk, he is looked down on by everyone, and he doesn't realize the enhanced senses until a year after his quirk. It evolves when Bakugo tries to attack Midoriya. He dodges, does a flip above them, and puts Bakugo in a chokehold off pure instincts, and Bakugo's goons are scared. Anyway, Bakugo is angry this happens, so when they grow up, they're thought of as an equal. This all happened when they were 6. Midoriya can avoid all of Bakugo's attacks. Soon, Midoriya learns to move without his walking stick, and Midoriya learns different martial arts techniques and trains his physical body so he is stronger and faster, but he can't read or write. In every fight, Bakugo challenges Midoriya. Midoriya wins, making Bakugo just lose his ego because he knows someone's more powerful than him. But he still is like a mad boy because genetics and stuff, I'm guessing, from his mom. Since Midoriya wins every fight, Midoriya develops an ego. But now on the sludge villain attack. And I know it took a while explaining things. And when Midoriya is walking by, he hears something in the sewers and smells sludge. So he backs away and goes. When Midoriya is walking by to another route. He goes to another route. And then the sludge villain comes behind him. But since the sludge villain was so loud and has a horrible stench, Midoriya easily dodges. But Midoriya has a weapon he was going to use for the UA entrance exam, but he grabs out a walking stick. The sludge villain thinks that the kid got lucky because he can't see, and he goes to attack Midoriya. Midoriya grabs the weapon, and then the top turns into a taser, or like an electrocution thing, and then it basically makes the villain pass out. And then All Might comes and is confused how a blind kid, and in this scenario, but in the blind kid defeated the sludge monster that actually got away from All Might. In this scenario, Midoriya doesn't really fanboy over heroes because he can never watch All Might videos because he was blind. All he did was hear stories about heroes. So he doesn't admire heroes that much and just thinks of surpassing them. Midoriya walks forward and ignores All Might, just saying you're welcome. All Might, still in shock, asks how Midoriya did it, and he explains his quirk. And All Might wonders if this kid could be a successor for One for All, thinking of how this kid just defeated a villain that got away from All Might. So, All Might thinks Midoriya would be a good successor and asks him. Midoriya accepts, saying that it could be a good benefit for his quirk, and he does the beach, and it's a bit easier because of the training he has been doing for most of his life. So the exam Midoriya does way better, but he doesn't meet Uraraka. And Ida says to Midoriya, I don't think you should do this exam since you're blind. It won't help you. Only serious people should make it in, so don't get your hopes up. This makes Midoriya mad. And Midoriya starts saying rude stuff to Ida, which offends Ida. And he just leaves, which Midoriya calls him a chicken who's all talk, and only villains disrespect blind people. Midoriya made sure everyone could hear it, making a fool out of Ida and making no one like him, and people are avoiding him. Well, anyway, Midoriya gets in and doesn't become friends with Ida. Midoriya doesn't score the highest, but still does good to get into UA. He didn't score the highest because, he's not able to punch that hard, and he didn't want to use One for All since he didn't really know the power. He gets in 1A and scores higher than Ida just to brag. Then when Midoriya enters the class, Ida apologizes for how he was acting. Midoriya says, shut it, you're just one of the jerks who disrespect blind people. If I could see, we probably wouldn't even be having this conversation. So move, you preppy, smelly punk. So Midoriya is basically a non-angry Bakugo. Basically has a big ego, like a really big one. Uraraka stands up for Ida, and Midoriya says, you stink, and he says, you're probably too poor to take care of yourself. So Midoriya walks away. Aizawa says, it took you forever to stop talking. And you, Midoriya, or whatever your name is, don't fight with your classmates. You may need them at some point to help you. they'll help me. They'll help get in my way. I bet the only kid here that can pose a fight to me is Bakugo. You rejects, Midoriya says. Anyway, get your gym clothes on and go to the training area. We're doing a physical exam. Whoever comes last will get expelled. That is where we are going to end the video. Anyway, take care and see you next time I upload a video, which is probably going to take forever.